MrMaD in this bitch, coming at you, with goddamn motherfucker. So, today, I think I just had an aneurysm. Popped an embolism. I don't know. So today, this is a continuation of one of the unboxings, and I'm fucking tired. I just woke up. It's like 11 o'clock, 11:35 p.m. I knocked the fuck out. I haven't been sleeping lately. This fucking physical therapy shit's, I've been getting up at like 3 in the morning, 6 in the morning. I didn't even go to sleep that one night I was playing Resident Evil. I laid in bed for 3 hours, literally. No distractions, no lights, no music. Just ever. I killed everyone. And I'm just laying in bed. Please let me go to sleep. Please let me go to sleep. I'm so tired. Lord knows I'm tired. Tired, boss. I'm tired. And I think I was awake 30 hours. Or, I don't know. I'm getting all my days mixed up. Everything is blending into one big clusterfuck here. Anyway, I started physical therapy at 6 in the morning today after only sleeping 3 hours. Once again, I knocked out yesterday, I think around 2 p.m. But then I woke up at like 9 and I stayed up till like 3. Then I woke up at 6. Then I did 4 hours of physical therapy. Yeah. Then I knocked out at like, I don't know what time. Anyways, enough of these problems. Spilling my guts to the internet, as Matt Walsh would say. But yeah, my eyeballs look just puffy. Anyways, let's get into it. I got this, this is part two of a continuation of this unboxing, the MrMaD with the optional LCD enclosure. So it's like a little FPGA laptop. But the only thing is, even though this thing costs $1 million, you've got to source your own screen as well, which also now costs like $1 million for the 8.9-inch screen that this bezel fits. I know that there's people out there who fucking hair. I know there's people so long. What the fuck? I gotta do something with this shit. Like, let it grow to the ground. Never cut it again. I'm gonna be like those Indian guys with the swirl, the towels. There's guys who fit different, screens in it, but then you got to 3D print your own shit and customize the whatevers and, the bezels and, because this comes off and it's supposed to fit in there. You got to put a little bracket in and I don't know. I don't want to fuck with that, even though I got a 3D printer right there. I'm not a CAD designer. I know the homeboy, hell yeah, is like working his way up to doing that, but I don't want to. I just want something to, be tried and true here, which they called for 8.9-inch LCD screen. At the time when they created this, enclosure, the screen that they were using apparently was only sold in the UK, but also it was only $40. Meanwhile, this one was like $130, so I don't know. And I'm not even sure it's the right one because it's slightly thicker than the one that they used, but we'll see. I don't know. That's what we're here to test, and I'm gonna test this out as well because I still haven't tested it out. I got my original Mr. Multisystem 1, which it's the same exact thing. This just has an all, like instead of sourcing your own DE10 Nano, this has everything on board. You don't gotta fiddle with anything, I'm not gonna fiddle with this thing either. The only thing is, this one had the little micro SD right here. This one has a full-size SD. So we're going to need the little adapter deal. But it should transfer over. I don't know. I'm going to play this one first through the screen. Well, let's open the screen first. Then I'm going to play this one. Make sure everything works. Pop the SD card, put it in here. And it should be exactly the same shit. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got the Meanwell power supply for this one, but I believe and I suspect that it's the same exact one for the original Mr. Multisystem, right? So we'll put that to the test as well. Let's just read the specs here. Looks like GST 25A05. That's the same model number. They're both 5 volts, 4 amps output, 20 watts max. Yep. Okay, so it should be, yeah, it's the same shit. P1J. Okay. So we're good to go with that. So I don't have to, like, you know, unravel this. I like to keep all my shit neat and nice and neat. Like, how often do I really play these devices? So, but this one I did test out. This one I did have in my little entertainment center here. Just go ahead and plug this in while we're at it. That way I don't got to be doing too much dancing around here. My gout's getting a little bit better, not still there. So it's been a challenge to do anything physical therapy related. Let me throw a hat on because I'm about sick of this damn hair floating around everywhere. I don't have a hair tie though. I literally just got out of bed and I'm like, fuck, let me review this stupid ass screen before I forget. For those that don't know this, how I am like the fucking Indian guys. I just tuck all my shit in a hat instead of a turban or whatever. All right, we're good. Shout out to Hemi. I had to bust out the old, the new, because I never wear it because it's XL, and I look fat in it. What was I gonna do? Oh, let's open this shit up. Fucking losing my mind, y'all. We may have to use my Linus Tech Tips fancy $80 screwdriver, $70 screwdriver to disassemble or mate the bezel or this whole case. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll do it. But let's get the screen cracked open. I want to test it to make sure it works before I return it to Amazon. I bought one before this one. It was like $90. I forget the brand, Goo Bag or something like that. You know how these fucking Amazon brands, it's like a bunch of fucking words that don't exist. Because these are all like fly-by-night fucking Chinese shadow companies that have no actual liability with anything. And yes, I still haven't drank. So I'm not myself. If you find that I'm not as funny as I normally am, that's blame the lack of me hanging out with Evan Williams for inspiration. Why do they make these things so difficult to fucking open, man? Normally I advise to cut towards you, but this one seems like a fucking... Is this knife just not sharp? Do I gotta sharpen this shit now? I hope I didn't just pierce the damn screen. Alright. Let's get into it, y'all. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so grab some fucking snacky snacks and do y'all's thing. We'll be in the chats anyways. Chopping it up. Almost gave some deets away. I gotta stop doing that. I noticed I've been doing lately. I sound like fucking JLP, Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't know why I've been doing that. It just became a habit. Like literally, it just became a habit. It's like I like hearing it. There's nothing for me to clear up. I think I just like making that noise. Snorting like a fucking Bronco berry. Alright, so this is I forget the name of the brand. Lesown, I think. LESONOWN, I think. I don't know. 8.9 inch Type C IPS portable display. This should be the touch version. Yes, this is the touch version. This runs off of USB-C IPS screen. The resolution is 1920 by 1200, which I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever, you know, when you're like upscaling these old video games, but it should look all right on a small screen. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. It's got HDMI, and that's the only downside with this, I think, because you're still mating the screen, you know, to these ports, so they kind of have to like, you know, they're not like completely internal or hidden or whatever. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know what I just did. Either way, I gotta put this together. I think it goes like that. Yeah, it goes like that. So, I mean, I guess it'll kind of hide it. Hell. But, what the fuck? Everything's falling apart. Because it's not fastened together, but still. Like, I just wanted, like, a dry fit. make sure I know what the hell I'm even doing here before I start screwing things together. So I believe it's like this. Is it? Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So you put this on the back here, like a little sandwich. All right. No, it can't be. I think it's the other way. Yeah, it's this way. No. Yeah, okay. I had it backwards or upside down. I don't know. So it's like that. So you see there's like a little recess there. I guess it'll kind of hide the wire, but there's still going to be a little bit of wiring sticking out of there. There's no real way to route this, I think, properly. And I don't even see any channels to route the shits. Well, we'll see. Yeah, because either way, it's got to come out here. Because then when you open it, you know, like that, it's still got to be... Like there shouldn't be anything going into the system. I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out. Why is this thing falling apart? Anyway. And I got some little shorty HDMI cable. I think I need the one that turns it into a micro. So I got that, I believe. I don't know if I need that. Or this is a full-size HDMI. We'll see. If not, I do also have another adapter, I think, for the mini HDMI. Either way, so I think it'll be all right. And then I got a USB-C power cable somewhere here. It's a test fit. I'll have to buy, first of all, I have to buy like a right-angled HDMI, you know, because it's going to plug into the side of the screen. You know, it's not going to, you don't want it sticking out like that. You'll see. What the fuck I'm talking about. All right, so let's crack this hole open. See what the fuck is going on in this bitch. A little bit more energy, though, at least, right, guys? No? Yes? No? No! No! So this is it. I don't even want to take the, yeah, see, so you got the, oh, no, it's my mini HDMI. So let's go ahead and make sure it fits. Or micro HDMI. No, mini. This is mini. Yeah. So that's mini HDMI. So that's cool. That's where it gets its signal. But like I said, I need the right angled one so that's it's not like you know, sticking all the way out and shit. Because I don't know if it's gonna fit properly in the shits. And then okay, so I can't use this one anymore. Oh no, I can. Whatever. And then it's got the USB-C power. This is a touchscreen also. I don't know why I spent the extra money for the touchscreen because I don't believe the MiSTer has any touchscreen functionality. But this is, and there was the non-touchscreen version that was cheaper. Did I buy that one? No, I bought the touchscreen one. Maybe I'll end up buying the other one and repurpose this for something else one of these days. I don't know. I did like the other 8.9-inch screen though. It had a little stand. I may start collecting screens now. So little screens for no reason whatsoever. Oh, look, it actually comes with shit. So you got a USB-C to USB-C cable. That's nice of them. You do have the, oh, okay. You've got the HDMI to mini HDMI cable. So that was also nice of them. And then, what the hell is this? USB-A to USB-C. So that's nice. Okay, so you get all your necessary connections here. Straight out the box. But what's in the box? Well, let's see how this works. So, first we're gonna try it on this. This one's set up, I believe. I do need a wired, or I don't need a wired controller, but it's the easiest right now because I don't know how to pair things. I'm not too savvy or keen. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm uninformed as to how you set up things wirelessly with the MiSTer OS or whatever, you know, operating system or whatever the hell it uses. We'll plug that there. Always. You stick it in, it doesn't fit. You rotate it, doesn't fit. Back to the original position, now it fits. USB-A. I don't know, it's like the mysteries of the world here. All right, so we got our power here. Try not to break this damn screen here. Well, let's plug in the HDMI first. Let's close this knife so nothing gets broken in an accident. So we got that, and I believe you can power it from the USB from the console itself. So let's try that. Hopefully. So we'll plug this into the Type C or power. You also got a little audio jack, but this actually has speakers, although they are, I believe, in the wrong position. You see, they have the cutouts for the speakers on this side, but now it's gonna get muffled unless, I don't know the orientation of this screen. It would be nice if the speakers were up here. Maybe they are. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. In the meanwhile, let's get this powered and HDMI connected, and we will see if this even works, because I don't remember the last time I even messed with this thing. But we'll plug this into HDMI on here. These things are great, by the way. This one I got does everything. SCART, output, VGA. I sprung for the best. Optical. This one also had the option for extra connectivity. Otherwise, they had a HDMI only version. But I want all my outputs, all my analog outputs, you know, in case I want to hook this up to a VGA monitor or, you know, things like that. Things like that. Things like that. Bub. All right, so plug this in here to HDMI. And we'll just let this do its thing here. I don't know how to, oh, there's an on-off switch here. So let's see, let's hope this works. Is it on? Maybe I need to turn the screen on. I can't see shit. What the fuck? Power. So that's gonna kind of suck though if the power doesn't always turn on. Power, is this even on? Let me try a power bank. Doesn't seem like the screen is turning on, so maybe it's not getting enough juice from the system itself. But I think it's supposed to. It's supposed to. Or maybe the screen's broken. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. So the screen works. For some reason, the console is not. Oh, I didn't fucking plug it in. I'm a retard. All right, well, there goes that idea. All right, so let's actually plug in the fucking system. All right, so let's unplug this and see if this works with this shit. At least we know the screen works. Okay, again, unbelievable. All right, plug. Okay, I see the little. What do you call it? Optical audio. Hey, look, it's working. So, okay, cool. So it gives you the signal. You're not going to be able to see that. But that's the OS for, and it looks like like an old CRT television there. So that's kind of cool. So let's see if we, so we got arcade, computer, console, other, utility. So let's get into one of these shits here. So we'll go to console. And we will, I don't know how you get into remap keyboard. No. Oh, no. I said I wanted console. Console. Okay. So let's say we want to play some, I don't know, Super Nintendo. So it'll load the core for the Super Nintendo. You're not able to see it, but it'll load that core up. Wish I had like a little stand or something. I don't need options. What the hell did I just do? Okay. I don't know how to work this device apparently. I think there's a reset button. Let's try that. It's been a while since I played this device. All right, so we go to console. See, I keep fucking up. I'm pressing the wrong button here. Seems like it's okay. So the select is like the Nintendo Switch layout where the rightmost button is A, you know, like instead of X or whatever, or the bottom button being select. So Super Nintendo, let's get into that. And then load cart, right? Load that cart. Man, we got a bunch of shit here. So I don't know, what's a good game to load up? Let's just start from the beginning. We'll do Aladdin. Aladdin's a good game, right? Can we all agree on something? Aladdin for the Super Nintendo is a decent game. All right. And is there sound? I don't hear any sound. Oh no. Not bad quality sound. Let me see how high up it goes though. Yeah. This must be painful to watch, guys. This has the same like OS or driver or whatever as every one of these little like portable screens here, it seems. With the fucking thumb wheel. I don't know how to... Where's the fucking volume? Volume, okay. Just crank it up. Not that much louder, but all right. Let's get out of here. How do you exit? Okay. So, I don't know if you can see it. I should have... All right. I'll just use the longer cable here because this doesn't matter anyways. The short one. I mean, this is just for testing purposes, not so much fitting it, because I'm not going to fit it in right now. I don't have the right angled shits. But at least you'll be able to see the screen, and, you know, you'll see it's decent quality screen. It seems like. Yeah. So that looks decent. And this is not emulation, although it's hardware simulation, field programmable gate array. So it works about as like 99% exactly how an original Super Nintendo works. So how do I play? What happened here? Is it not working? I must not have the controls. No, because the controller is just working. Oh. This controller sucks, man. You know how hard I had to press this now? So, it's the same. Whatever. Anyways, now that that's working, now that I know that this build is working, I don't know if I could just shut it off. Yeah, right? It's gotta be. What is it? Is it a menu? Is there a button? Oh, I think one of these buttons is like menu or something. Yeah. Okay. So you get to the menu, you can close out of your core or whatever, save, all that other good shit. So we'll do I don't know, exit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's not like I'm saving anything. All right, so that's off. All right, we're good. So let's unplug all this nonsense and take this card out, which is nice that they did put it here, but that is still kind of cumbersome to get out of the thing. First world problems, totally. You can expand these anyways. I forget with what. I think you can mount an actual like 2.5 inch solid state drive, but I'm using an SD card. This is, I don't know. For what I'm using, I don't need like high load speeds or anything. The only thing would be capacity, but this is a 400 gigabyte card, so that's all the ROMs that I would need, I guess, and until I get into maybe like PS1. I think the Saturn has a MiSTer core now, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, there's a lot of new developments with the MiSTer project. What am I? Okay, so let's plug this in here. First of all, let's see if this damn screen fits in this enclosure here, and we'll worry about the other nonsense. So I'm really hoping that I don't have to return this one, because that is a nice looking screen, good size. You know, if you're playing like right here, you don't need too much. But take this thing off here, and we don't need that. And it's got the mounting hardware here. So let's see, we just slipped this in. I should have checked to see what orientation the shit was, but okay. The only thing that's gonna suck is I don't know if you need to adjust the volume wheel. You know what I mean? Like, does this even fit? Oh man, this may not fit. It's like right there, but it's not going in. Oh, okay, maybe. Huh. Okay, it's a very snug fit, but it does fit. Yeah, okay. That's cool. The only thing is I don't know with the wiring if I could find a cable that's not gonna, snag or whatever. And then another problem here is, well, let's see. Fuck. Hope it ain't stuck in here. Okay. Number one, the speaker placement. I'm hoping it's the correct orientation here. But also, where the fuck am I supposed to route these cables through? Because it feels like it's flush against the access ports or whatever. The opening holes. Holes? No, pause. I may have to like file this fucking thing down or something. Huh. I mean, at least I know it fits in here. It is for the 8.9-inch screen. So I guess that's one other obstacle here. But it does seem like the bezel would fit pretty perfectly. Perfect! But I guess you would just, yeah, okay, this is cool. I like this. But like I said, not so much clearance down here. So I might have to find like one of those flat cables that come out. But it does look nice. I guess once it's all bolted up and everything, that'll be the screen. So let's go ahead and God, I feel like I'm breaking everything too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where this I mean, maybe it'll fit. Let me see. I'm gonna slip in like something average sized. See, that doesn't even fit in here. Huh. This is gonna be an issue. Let me see. Let me use their cable. No, that's not gonna matter because it's still not the right angled shits. Well, let's see. At the very least, I want to put in the little HDMI thing in here because that'll fit. And then I want to see if it fits with like the cable in it and the other shit. Where's the USB? There. So this is a particularly thicker USB-C cable. Let's go ahead and use theirs. No, that's about the same thickness. All right, we'll see. All right, so this would go in here, let's say. I don't know if they both go in the same slot. If there's going to be room for that or what. I mean, they have to, right? They should. No, that's... Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to do it one out of each thing here, just in case. And then we'll route the wires like that. And then we'll see if that fits properly. And then I just need, like, the right-angled shits. All right, so speakers up. Wedge this in here. And does it fit? I don't think it does. Huh. Maybe. It seems like a very tight fit. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna need like really skinny wiring or something. Okay, we'll try that. Seems like it might. Seems like it might fit. We'll see. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try it this way. It's like pinching the cables. Yeah. It's like right there. It just doesn't want to actually wanna Fanta. Don't you wanna Fanta? All right. I'm gonna take this out. It's a stupid video. Me struggling for fucking 10 minutes here. Maybe they both gotta come in through this side here. We'll try that. It seems like they're in the middle. It's like slightly raised. And I think that's what's probably blocking the ability to have this flush in here. So we'll do that. Going from this angle. Okay. Bottom bezel doesn't seem to snap in properly here. Let me see. I mean, I suppose if it's... Nah, I don't like that. There's a gap. Yeah, this side fits fine, but it's this side that's not allowing for... Maybe it's just this cable here. Uh-oh. It's just... I'm going to have to get like very thin, flat cables or something. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. It doesn't seem to be working out. I don't think it's the screen's fault, though. Maybe just be the cables or the enclosure itself. It shouldn't be the enclosure, because this is how they designed it. But let me see. Maybe if I wedge it here. There's like a little pinch point. I kind of want to just ram into there. You can't see what I'm doing, but... Trust that I'm doing it. I don't want to break this screen. I'm trying to... Okay. Okay. Almost there. I think it's the cables. I think it's just the cables. Because there's like a little channel in here that, you know, allows for some room. But it's just very slightly raised up a little bit here. I don't know. Either way, I think it fits. I think it'll be all right. I think I can always file things down and, you know, whatever, but hopefully I don't have to. But then once you enclose this motherfucker, that's it. It's a done deal, guys. Let me see. Yeah, it's getting snagged on this fucking... USB cable, I think. There's got to be a way. I know we could find a way. Well, either way, I'm not going to be able to test it with this fucking thing on. Yeah, I might be able to just kind of drill into this. But, all right. Let's see if it works with the actual console itself before we get into any problems here. What the hell is this? Oh, that's their cable. All right. And so we got the adapter. We're gonna slide this this shit in here. which is nice. You got the nice front port for this SD card slot. You can have different builds, whatever. So that's that, right? Connect USB-C. Should work the same exact way, so. And I don't know if this, I mean, I guess it should be the same USB. But I'm gonna plug it in through the back here. Just for a more streamlined look. And we'll plug in the, where's the HDMI cable? Where the fuck did it go? Got that, and then we'll see. The biggest thing right now is going to be the speakers. If the speaker placement is off, then I may need to return it, which sucks, man. It took a little while for this thing to get here. Power. I don't think it is, though. I think it'll be all right. Power. All right. And power here. All right. Got the little glowing light. We'll, so this should be the right orientation. So let's see. Oh, it is. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so this screen was not a bust here. So what the hell's going on, though? Why is this not powered on? Did I not? Wasn't it just on? Is the screen not on? Did I press the power on accident? What the hell's going on? Okay, now it's on. I think. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Why does it do that, though? Is there not enough power over USB, or what the hell's going on here? Should be getting enough power. Let's try this front port for the controller, because maybe that's doing something. That's on. Okay, that's off. That's on. Okay. Okay, so why is it doing that? Maybe the cable's not giving it enough power. I don't know. But that shouldn't be, because the other one was working just fine. And it's got power. That's weird. Why isn't this working? And I don't know if it's the screen that's not working. Well, I mean, obviously the screen's working. It's just not getting the power that it needs. Now this controller's not working. I hope I don't have a fucked up USB thing here. I'm not getting any power from USB. I wonder why. Well, that's a fucking problem here. All right. What the hell are these buttons anyways? Menu. Yeah, now it shut down again. No signal. Did I turn it off? Something's going on here. I don't like this. Okay, here it turned on. I know. Now it's working. Everything's fine. What the fuck? Console. I'll go back to Super Nintendo. Load. Super Nintendo. Whoops. Load. Go back to Aladdin. Why not? It's an A game, you know, so it's like in the A's. Press start. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Start. Or that's Konami. Never mind. Not Capcom. Alright, everything's working fine. This controller is horrible. Oh my God. It's like very not responsive. Alright. Before I get into playing this shit. Alright, everything's working perfect, it seems. I don't know if you do scan lines or anything with these MiSTer consoles, but it's whatever. Point is, I'm gonna have to finagle some shits here. But hopefully it fits in there perfectly. Okay, I'll shut that off. Yeah, I just gotta buy the proper cables, hopefully, and hopefully it'll fit in there with no issues. Like I said, it seems like it's a good fit. The more I use it, the easier it gets to put it in there. Pause. We could safely take this screen protector off here. And like I said, once you get the bezel on, if you get the appropriate angled cables, and I mean, you could see that there's like a fucking little divot in here where it could fit perfectly, but so that'll be like that. Yeah, because it'll be nice and flush, you know. That looks nice. It's got the little recess there, so it doesn't need any, what do you call it? I want to see how far these cables stick out. This way? This way? This way? No. What the fuck am I doing? This way. Not too bad. Once it's, I'll have to mate it properly. No, that can't be the right way. It's gotta be this way. What? Okay, like that. And then like this, right? Yeah, okay, that's even better. It kind of, yeah, it gives you a lot more, like it doesn't protrude once it's, it'll protrude out here, these little slots here, like that, but that's not too bad. I just got to get thinner cables so they don't stick out as much. That looks nice, I like it. It comes with the little hardware here, which has a looks like a MiSTer Multisystem sticker, in case you want to stick that right there. So it'll look like that. All right, let's unplug this shit here, because God. Yeah, it's not bad. I like that. You know what? Let's assemble this motherfucker. We got time, right? Fucking whole hour already? Why not? Let's just see what it looks like. Damn it. Let's just see what it looks like assembled. And then I'll worry about the rest later. So you get 3, why 3? Why not 4? 4 of these long screws here. So that's probably to mate the screen to the shits here, and then also to the hinge. That one we definitely need to do first. The hinge, right? Yeah. So I want to do the hinge. You got 2 nuts. Does this have a screw? Okay, so this already has the threading, which is nice, I think. Does it? Or does not? Does this screw in? Oh yeah, okay. So this screws in here. And maybe this has the threading. But it seems like I'm going to need like a specialty socketed or whatever screwdriver. Can you not do that? Because I don't think this is going to fit. Hold on. Yes. Let me see if this even fits in here. Yeah, it should. So this should be threaded though. It's just a matter of getting the screw. Okay, yeah. So that's cool. The hinge itself has the threading built in, which is nice. And then I guess the other one, you got to open the console up and use the 2 nuts provided. Pause on that. Guys, get your minds out the gutter, right? So, I don't think I'm going to do the hinge first because that's going to make it kind of cumbersome to... I have become cumbersome. Now, the question is... Let me take this out too. I want to break my SD card. The question is, when I disassemble, if I could just disassemble the 4 main screws instead of... the little 2 flapped... No, I can't. I also have to do the flapped ones. Okay. Pain in the ass. Guys, this is an hour. Nothing is getting done. But we're hanging out, right? No? Yes? No? Yes? Maybe? Bottle of water? Shout out to Dashy. I haven't watched Dashy in forever. It always makes me laugh. I need one of those automated screwdrivers. And you just press the button zzz, like that. Because I'm sick of manually doing shit. I'm a millennial. Literally, I think. Right? Yeah. Delirious. That's what I am. All right, let's see if this comes out like this. No. Okay. So you definitely need to take out these little access panel flaps here as well. All right. But once it's done, it's done. We don't need to... So I'm going to make this to this, like this. It's going to be... Oh, what are you doing? There, like that. Yeah. So it's going to be like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing I don't know if the nuts go in this way or the other way. We'll see. The tricky part about this assembly here is these fucking little front buttons love to fall out, and it makes it very difficult to get this thing. Oh yeah, these are the access flaps. So instead of disassembling the entire console, you could just do one screw, take that part off, one screw takes this part off, and then you have access to these GPIO pins on this side, as well as whatever the hell else is on this side. You can also modify a USB-C cable to use one of these fan headers for the power to the screen, instead of, using up I think that's a fan port right there. This one right here. Instead of using up a USB port, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Maybe I will eventually, but we'll see. Well, let's see here. Oh, I'm surprised the buttons didn't fall out. That's hilarious. Oh, well, actually, you know what? That's cool, because then I don't really... Wait, where the fuck? Huh. I don't see a place to put the I don't see a place to put the this thing here. That's weird. I don't know if you break this off. Something. All right, that's there. Yeah, these buttons right away fell. Fuck! I forgot which one is which now. Damn it. Now I'll look at a picture. But yeah, this is the main board. I'm pretty sure I showed it off in the thing. This is just an all-in-one thing, whereas the other one you had to find and source. Basically, like kind of like a Raspberry Pi. This is the processor, but now this is all integrated. But I'm having an issue here with, or I guess you just slip the nut in here. Pause. So this, you can't even see my fucking fat ass fingers. Put that, you slip it, there's like a little access hatch in there. So I guess that'll work. So I didn't even have to take the damn board out. Now I'm pissed. Whatever. But we'll slip that in there. I need like tweezers. Or no, it went in. Okay, cool, yeah. So that went in there. And we can mate it, I think, right now. Right? Yeah. Like that. Okay, we're good. So now this should, man, I need a screwdriver that fits in here. Fuck. Finger guns, guys. Finger guns. Oh my God. My knee. My fucking knee is still fucking with me. Oh no. Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. I can't be in one position for too long, apparently. Especially with my knees bent. Oh man. That really sucks. Wow. Okay. Hopefully one of these is the screwdriver I need. I see one here. I think that's a bit driver though. What is this? So my stupid Linus Tech Tips screwdriver didn't work. It's not there we go. I see one down here, I think. No, that's Torx. I need Phillips. So disorganized. Guys! I see one here, but I don't know if there's a tri-wing. These are all like specialty screwdrivers. Yeah, that's... The fuck is my regular screwdriver? Here we go. Here's one. Hopefully that works. I think that's... I can't even see. Guys, I'm going blind. Myopia. Like a motherfucker here. No, okay, that's... Alright, we're good. Back to business, guys. 53 minutes. Good God. Alright. So we'll make this to this. I think that's the one I put it in. Okay. There we go. Very boring stuff here, guys. Okay, well, it locks in place. So let's get the other one. Do the same shit here. And put that screw in here. Of course, it would roll right out. I definitely need tweezers, man. All these little parts nowadays, my fingers are too American for. There we go. We're good here. Locks in place. Okay, now we just gotta complete the build. Hopefully it won't go too far past an hour video, guys. I know it's boring, but what else are you doing right now? You know, be debating some politics or something with your enemies. Come on. I hope these are the right length shits here, because it feels like there's like a lot of slack. Were these all uniform? And why do I have two more than I... Were these all the same? How many fucking screws do we got here? Why are there so many screws? Oh. Damn. I think are these all the same size? I didn't pay attention. These are all countersunk. They all seem the same size. Hopefully it's the same shit. Whatever. So how y'all guys... Can't even talk. How y'all doing? How you guys doing? What the fuck? No, I think it's got a little bit of wiggle though. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know if I appreciate that. I mean, everything's the same size, it seems. I don't see these being significantly taller. Maybe it's just the ones that I happen to screw in. Shouldn't be though, because it should be 4 screws for the main body, 2 of these for the side hatches, those 4 for the actual screen bezel. They all look the same length, but this has like a 1 millimeter gap in between that I don't like. Maybe it's just this screwdriver is too little, so it's not like biting. No, maybe not. I mean, it is that thin. No, dude, it's not. I mean, it's getting there. Well, either way, this thing is mounted. Let's mount this fucking thing on here. Like that. I hope they're all the same size screws. That's all I'm worried about now. And this thing doesn't want to line up now. Unbelievable. So maybe I gotta open it. Man, they're breaking something, y'all. This goes through. It's just not lining up properly with this shit here. And you would think that in this neutral position here, it would just line up. This is what happens when you don't drink. Well, when I don't drink. There we go. I like lose my brain's ability. Okay, that's not going in. What the fuck? Why is this more difficult than it needs to be? It's not lining up. Is it? No. Raise it up a little bit. It's just not going in. It's not mating to the hinge. Or is it? Okay. No, it didn't. Jesus Lord. Alright, let's get this bezel out of here just to make things less flopping around shits. Alright. Shouldn't be this difficult, man. I know I'm Not the smartest dude in the world, but... Oh, there we go. There it is. That went in. I felt that. Okay. All right, that one's in. All right, intelligence restored. No? All right. Shit. And this one. Just got to kind of wiggle it around. It's like very finicky. Oh, there it goes. That one went in without a hitch. The hinge went on without a hitch. For the record, guys. I'm going to edit this video so that... No, I'm not. You know that's a lie. MrMaD editing videos. Doubt that. Yeah, I definitely need a better screwdriver also. This thing, the teeth on it are too little. So it's not exactly gripping the wheel. His knuckles went white with desire. The wheels of his Mustang exploding on the highway like a slug from a 45. True death. 400 horsepower of maximum performance, piercing the night. This is Black Sunshine. All right. That's about as good as it gets right now. But ta-da! I may have to tighten it because it's like gonna flop down. All right, whatever. That's cool. I like it. It's like a little retro laptop. I suppose I'll screw these in just to see how it looks with the shits. With the bezel on. And I did it the wrong way. I swear, y'all. No sleep, no alcohol. I am not myself. I'm a nigga that loves sleeping. I'm really good in bed, guys and gals. Gals, especially, no. No guys, no guys. No gals either, except for Sion. Maybe Meowheada. Squirrel Heada? No? Alright, let me stop. Probably get accused of things. Alright. That looks nice. I like this. I kind of wish... I may need some, like, Sharpie or something to black out these screws. I don't necessarily like the screws visible here on this bezel thing. I love ratcheting screwdrivers. They're just superior. But I think I am going to invest in one of those electric screwdrivers because this is also a pain in my dick hole. All right, let me look up this the button placement. Shopheber.co.uk, guys, if you want to cop yours. So it looks like yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue, red. Okay. So this is going to prove to be a little bit difficult here. And I shouldn't have taken that damn thing out. Yellow, right? Yeah, yellow, blue, red. Yellow, blue. And then we also got to wedge this thing in here, which this should be this way, I believe. Just want to see what it looks like assembled. You know what I mean? Guys! Where'd you guys go? Come on. See what I mean? I don't know why they insist on falling out. And what are those screws? Oh, yeah. Come on, you fucking faggot. Sucks. Okay. I already forgot. Blue, yeah, and red, right? Okay. Let's hope this works. Right? Red, blue, yellow. All right. Now we wedge this in here. While trying to now, so we got to go in this way first, and then without taking everything apart. This is very frustrating. I'm glad I only have to do this, hopefully once. One and done. Okay. Man. You fucking idiot. One hour of me struggling. You fucking pieces of shits. I hate 3D printed shits. Okay. I'm losing this battle, y'all. And this is a terrible angle right now. I should have did this without the damn screen attached. But I wasn't thinking. I never think. Who does that? Thinking? Come on. Can you fucking stop? Okay, that's in there. I think that's good. Is it? Okay. Yes. All right. I hope that's right. It looks fine, I think. Hopefully. We'll get this top cover on. Make sure nothing keeps slipping out. That looks perfect. Perfect. We'll slip on the, you can't even see what I'm doing here. We'll slip on the side enclosures, shits. And shut this in. There we go. The two side axis screws. Hopefully I don't have to take this fucking thing apart anytime soon. Don't over tighten because this is 3D printed, so probably, not that you even have one of these probably. Maybe you do. Not too many people come to my channel from like outside of my own little community here that I've built from the ground up with all the alleged content creators say all the time. I'm none of the above. I'm no content creator. I'm not a partner. Where's your partner? Where's your partner? Bitch is lame. They gave you 2 rubber feet. Probably to stop the screen from slamming directly into the shits, but I'm liking this though. So the reason I wanted this one is because it's got the portable screen. Because the other one, you know, the MiSTer Multisystem 1, that's cool. It's going to be like a little console. I do prefer the way this one looks, but I like the fact that it's got that little portable screen. So I can just be like, bam, you know. Let me tighten that up too, by the way, here. Seems like it's a little loose. Yeah, I definitely need a better screwdriver. The teeth aren't gripping properly. There we go. Fucking hour and 8 minutes. Unbelievable, guys. Who's got the best fan base in the world? I don't have fans. There we go. All right. So we got our MiSTer Multisystem 2 with the 8.9-inch LCD enclosure. I don't like that it's kind of floppy. But, and I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to put these, what do you call those? And why is there filament on there? Yeah, maybe I needed like some, I don't know, because nothing fits in between there. I was going to say some like little washers or something to keep it from, because it's like a very floppy screen. But I guess it doesn't matter. Like once it's not like really going to slam into anything. But I do like that. That's awesome. That's kind of cool. You know? And then you just play your fucking video games. As if. Alright, and like I said, I'm going to have to get like, I don't know, maybe some little, like a marker or some type of black dot sticker, you know, just to cover that up. I don't like the look of that. Or just paint it. Some black paint or something. I don't know. But it looks nice. I like it. Looks kind of, I don't know what it looks like. Kind of a little futuristic deal here. I'm happy with it. Oh, let's put the sticker on it. Get a little sticker for the back here. I don't know if it's slightly raised. Slightly. I don't know why you would want to stick it to the screen. I guess it doesn't matter. Once it's in, right? Yeah, that looks cool. MiSTer Multisystem2. You got the little speakers. Proudly made in the UK. Or designed and made in the UK. You got a little access hatch for something. I forget what it is. Some type of something or other. You got all the ports on the back. Flip it open. Bam. We're good. Nice. All right, y'all. Well, hour and 10 minutes. Oh, wait. Let's put in these, I don't know, the rubber feet. Where the hell they're supposed to go. Let's check. See if they got a picture of it fully. Yeah, see in their picture, they've got black screws, but they gave me the little shiny silver ones. Here. You can see in their photo, you don't even see the screws. But they don't have these rubber feet attached anywhere either, though. I don't know where would be a good place to put them. Like, what's the... Yeah, I'm not sure. What would be the best place? I don't want to put them where the screws are because, you know, I'm going to need access to the shits. I don't know. See, like, they got these rubber feet here. That makes sense because you don't want this shit slipping and sliding around, but let me see if they got a picture. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, they don't even have the rubber feet on their picture. And like I said, they do have the black screws on it. Whatever. It'll get figured out eventually, but I'm happy with it. This is the multi-MiSTer system with the additional add-on screen. Like I said, there were kits or, you know, like print files where I think you could fit bigger screens, but even those screens were a little bit more money. Why is this thing? It's loose now. I got to tighten this up a little bit better because it's got like this little gap here that I'm not enjoying. But either way, yeah, I don't know. Something ain't right. I gotta get a different screwdriver. This thing is too tiny, and it's like stripping or something. But that's about it, y'all. I just wanted to do that real quick. So the end. Dear Diary. Thank y'all for watching, and peace out.